statistics are pointing to the fact that there needs to be more. There needs to take it to another level. He saw a different path.
What he's trying to do is share and share with others that, look, you don't have to be in this dark night. You can be shown a different way. And I think the tools that he's been given, you know, and the fact that he wants to share and help other people, I think in a way that's his gift. He's trying to give back what he has or what he's learned.
I guess what this journey is really about is that up until now, we've had a certain range of possibilities at our disposal when we're not feeling good, when we're having that dark night of the soul, whether that's with substance abuse, depression, some other problem that you have, loss, transition. But in our culture, it really shows up as substance abuse. So we used to look at it a certain way. It's its own thing. We deal with it a certain way. That's the way it is. And what we're finding out now is that that doesn't have to be the way it is anymore. There's actually a whole range of new things that can be done to actually help people to transcend or move beyond, move past their addiction, move past their addictive relationships into something more. And the key thing here is the more. So we actually help people get out of that mindset of the finite, confined, disease, you're basically stuck model into this. There's an infinite range of possibilities that can happen model. And where do you want to be? Right now, there's close to 7 billion people walking around planet Earth. No two have the same DNA signature. No two are identical. So that means each person has a unique thing, a unique gift, something that they can do better than every single other person on planet Earth. And we find that thing in the place of the soul. And people that are having their dark night of the soul, meaning they are disconnected, they are feeling apart and alone, they know that they have something more that wants to come out. Again, they want to connect to more. They know that there is more. And the doorway to the more is through the language of the soul. And when we connect to that soul, then we can begin to find that parts of ourselves, that dormant parts of ourselves that we know are there, that for some reason have become unavailable to us. We then know how to tap into that and put it out there and give our unique gifts. And once people start to do that, there is no stopping them. Once people tap into that level of themselves, then all of a sudden their disempowering stories seem like they're long gone. All of a sudden now we have the gateway to more and deeper expression of ourselves, deeper connection to those around us, a deeper level of understanding of who we are and why we came here and what we are doing here. We're going to take you through the process of understanding in a minute sort of nutshell way how we do that. And the one thing that we have to do is we have to get rid of the story about all the reasons why we can't go there. So that's really what a story is all the reasons why you're stuck here. Then we go there and we figure out, now let's bring aspects that are tormenting us. Well, let's bring them into us and become whole. Bring them into the light so we can understand ourselves better. Again, to thine own self be true. This is a big part of ourself, that shadow piece. Then we begin to work with these other realms, the realm of the soul. We've heard about mind, body, soul, spirit, mind, body, spirit, but we're familiar with the mind and the body. The soul is this nebulous concept. So we're going to talk about how is it important to you? How do you connect to your soul? What does it, A, what is it? B, what does it mean? C, why is it important? And D, why do you need to know yourself in that way? And then we move into what our limiting beliefs are and how limiting beliefs are so powerful in manifesting our reality. Again, mind, body, soul, spirit. These are important things, and if we don't deal with all four of these things, we are not dealing with the whole person. And again, these things are tied together. So when something happens in one of those 4 areas, it must in fact affect the other 3.
I think what you get in a place like what Dean has set up is the opportunity to stop time, to stop life as you're living it, and to go very deeply into your own personal journey. Rather than a collective journey of some sort, Dean has set this up so that it's a very personal journey, so that for each person it's going to be different, so that each person can find their own path. But in order to do that, you've got to literally take a step off of where you are and start walking on an unknown path. And Dean has set up a retreat center where that is possible, where you can stop what you were doing, step onto an unknown path, and then begin to ask questions and find yourself. When you come to a retreat center like this and you step off the treadmill that you're on, or just, even if it's not a treadmill, the way of life that you're living, and you begin to do it differently, then when you go back, the figure-ground relationship has changed. You have a different ground that you can evaluate your own life against. And you can take elements from each. You can say, you know, I like this piece of what I was doing, but I don't like this piece. And I can add this piece here. And you can begin to construct a different life that way, that's genuine and truthful for yourself and is part of your own path.
Like he said, he would not be where he is today if he hadn't had all of those other experiences. He said every trauma that he went through has been on his path.
It was like a learning experience.
And I am so grateful. I said to God, I'll never ask for another thing, because I am so grateful. I mean, he's a miracle to me. And he's committed to helping other people.